Hi everyone, it's Elizabeth with the Inner Light Moon Oracle, here to do the new moon reading in Gemini, June 18th, 2023. How's everyone doing? So we'll just create a few piles here. And if you could take a moment, center yourself, breathe, and see if any of these piles resonate with you. Excellent. Okay. I'm going to start with my leftmost pile. Maybe it looks like the right to you, but we'll start with this pile, middle pile, and move over, finalizing with this pile on my right. So for my left pile folks, those of you who chose the left pile, the card for your new moon is intuition, clear vision, inner knowing. Behind you we have Kuan Yin, compassion and forgiveness. And before you we have the Fairy Queen, grounded and at ease. So let's start with the wood card. The card of your new moon is this beautiful wood card. This is the oracle bone representing the eye, and this is the Chinese character for eye up here. And the eye also relates to the wood element. And really, so your vision is not just with your physical organs, but also with your inner knowing, your inner eye. On this corner we see the words in Chinese oracle bone script. But really it's about understanding that you have your own intuition, your own inner knowing, and coming into that inner knowing, learning how to use it, learning how to connect with it, and to trust it. So it's a beautiful card for this new moon in Gemini, which deals with communication with others and with oneself. It also is about evaluating where you are. Are you on the right path? What do you want to hang on to, and what do you want to let go of? So behind you we have this Kuan Yin, compassion and forgiveness card, which is such a beautiful card, goddess of mercy. It's a more spirit level card, and it really deals with, again, letting go and forgiving oneself, forgiving others, not being burdened with old resentments or any kind of lingering old energy that isn't serving you. And it's also picturing this beautiful lotus. So this is such a common theme in Buddhism. This is a concept that we, from the mud, from the mess, from the chaos, from whatever this darkness is, we can emerge into this beautiful and pure light that is Kuan Yin. And then before you we have the Fairy Queen, grounded and at ease, and she's pictured with the pig zodiac, which has to do with, again, the mud, the pigs that wallow in the mud. But it's this energy of enjoyment and pleasure and getting a mud bath and really mixing yourself up with the earth and really getting grounded in the earth. This card refers to the Empress from the traditional tarot. The Fairy Queen rules over all the fairies that guard each little grove, each little meadow, anywhere where you have a little earthly area that's governed by spirits. She's in charge of all of them. This card's really about centering into our physical body, into our physical presence here in the world, and enjoying our time while we're here. So that's the new moon reading for the people that chose the left pile. Thank you for being here. you chose the middle pile. Your card for this new moon is loyalty. The Shiza love protecting the peaceful home. Behind you, we have motivation, inspired making decisive choices, an earth card. And then before you, we have the Buddha, integration, coming home to the heart. So we'll start with the loyalty card. This card is traditionally the lover's card. Right here you have pictured two Shiza dogs that you frequently see in Okinawa. At the entrance of each home, the male Shiza has its mouth open and it's frightening away bad things. Has a globe under its paw. And the female Shiza has its mouth closed, guarding the goodness and keeping the goodness inside. And she has a little baby Shiza under her paw. The spiral energy indicates as we live at home, even if you live with yourself, your relationship to your home, your relationship to the people you live with, that vibration of peace, love, and harmony, or not, reflects inward and reflects outward. So the loyalty card really is about caring for your relationships and caring for the people around you and allowing that vibration to permeate through everything you do and go out into the world. And behind you, so you're coming from this motivation card, this earth card, inspired making decisive choices. So this card's really about, like, where does motivation come from? What puts the wind in your sails? It's the inspiration. So to follow your inspiration, and it looks like you've been doing that, and that will carry you where you need to go. If you always check in with yourself, follow your inspiration, and then be committed to that, like allowing yourself to really say, okay, I decided, and following through. And up ahead for you, my middle pile folks, you have this beautiful culmination card of integration, coming home to the heart. And you see the Kamakura Buddha here, and he's seated with all 7 chakras aligned and centered and spinning, and in a place of peace and calm. Maybe you're not feeling fully centered, or you're not feeling like, maybe you don't feel in balance. And if that's the case, just take a moment and center yourself, feel to your body where you're not feeling centered. What chakra might it be, or where in your body is it? And take some deep breaths of gold into that area and see how you feel. See if that shifts something, see if that helps. And if it does, then continue with this practice, and hopefully you will move some energy and get into a more balanced state. So for the middle pile people, that is the new moon reading in Gemini. I'm Elizabeth with the Inner Light Moon Oracle. Thank you for watching. Now we'll move on to the far right pile, if you choose far right pile. For my right pile people, your card for this new moon is the retreat card, Chang'e, accompanied by the Jade Rabbit Zodiac. And then behind you, we have this prosperity card, forgiveness unlocks marvels and magic. And before you, we have the dance card, dance and celebration of life. So for you, this card, this new moon, it looks like it's really important for you to retreat into yourself. Chang'e is the Chinese moon goddess. She lives on the moon alone, except for the Jade Rabbit, who is stirring the elixir of life. And they have that crystal palace where they live and reside behind them, indicating clarity. And this is traditionally the Hermit card in the traditional tarot. And it really reflects how when you spend time alone, when you go into retreat, you really can get clear. You really can connect into yourself. The wisdom of the unconscious, the wisdom of the moon comes through. And it's a beautiful way to start the new moon with meditation and internal reflection. Behind you, you're coming from this wood card. This is the prosperity card. Forgiveness unlocks marvels and magic. And I'm getting that maybe you're not feeling very prosperous, or maybe you're not feeling like forgiving anyone, or potentially stuck in some way. If that's the case, what we see pictured here is a young woman at the Lantern Festival at the end of the Chinese Lunar New Year. And she's releasing this lantern, the lucky lantern that says lucky in Chinese. And it indicates that she is letting go of the old past of the last year. And that letting go allows a welcoming of something new to come. So if you haven't been feeling prosperous, or if you feel stuck in some area, feel free to investigate that in your physical self. Where in your body do you feel stuck? See what kind of resentments or you might be holding on to, what comes up for you when you breathe the light into that area in your body. See who you need to forgive. Maybe it's yourself. And this new moon in Gemini is a perfect time to let go of things that are no longer serving you, letting go of anything holding you back, things that are you're just not enthusiastic about anymore. It's a perfect time to release those and start new, just like the Lunar New Year. As if it's a new year, it's a new moon, and time to release. So this is kind of a past energy moving into a retreat, a little bit more of a meditation energy, self-centering, and this is carrying you into this beautiful fire energy of dance and celebration of life. A fire card, perfect for summer. Summer's the season of the fire. And I get that maybe you're not feeling like dancing. There may be some, this kind of like dredging, stuck energy. Sometimes it really wants to linger, and dance can be such a great medicine to unconsciously release like blocks in the physical body. And just, if you don't feel like dancing, if you don't have if you're not a dancer, any kind of movement will do. Or just try listening to music and see if that shifts your energy. And just practice shifting into a more celebratory feeling. Do things that allow you to celebrate. Find things, make a list of what might allow you to celebrate. These are all wonderful practices to bring in the energy of this new moon in Gemini. So for my right pile people, thank you for watching, everyone. I'm Elizabeth at the Inner Light Moon Oracle. We have decks and guidebooks. There should be a link either down below, depending on where you're watching, or in the bio. And I will see you all for the full moon. Many blessings.